Good evening, and once again, welcome to my YouTube channel, Maths with Ease. And in this video, I want to respond to a question on topic 1, cubes and cube root of Form 2, KCSE. And in my presentation, it is on slide number 5. Fine, the question talks of, it was a KCSE question 1 year, which says a metallic cuboid measuring 16 centimeters by 8 centimeters by 4 centimeters was melted, and the material was then used to make a cube. What was the length of the cube? What we need to understand is that this is a question of volume, and we are going to have 16 times 8 times 4, which is going to give us 16 times 8 times 4, going to give us 512 centimeters cubed. Now, this same volume is going to make a cube, and please note that the property of a cube is that the length is equals to the width, and it is actually equals to the height. In other words, we are expected to look for the cube root of 512. How do we get the cube root of 512? You can either do that directly using a calculator, and you will simply press this button, because once you press shift and then this button, the one that functions is the one that is down here, the cube root of the answer. So you press that button and then the answer, and then you get 8. The cube root of 512 is 8. So you can easily get the length of the cube as 8 centimeters. But if you want to use the long method, we can use the long method the factor method to get the cube root of 512. And if I'm not wrong, the 512, the cube root, if you divide by 2, the smallest prime number, you get 512 divided by 2, 256. Again, this one by 2, you get 128. This one by 2, you get 64. By 2, you get 32. By 2, you get 16. And then by 2, you get 8. By 2, you get 4. And by 2, you get 2. And how many 2's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In other words, what we're saying is that 512 is equals to 2 raised to power 9, which can be expanded as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2 times 2 times 2. And if you look at this, if you arrange them into threes, each one of them making a cube, you will talk about 3, or rather 2 cubed times 2 cubed times 2 cubed. How do we go about this? Of course, we know that if we have a raised to power n times b raised to power, or rather a cubed times b cubed, this is the same as saying ab cubed. So if we take 2 cubed times 2 cubed, this is the same as saying 4 cubed times 2 cubed, and of course 4 again times 2, this is 8 cubed. In other words, even if you were to get it from here, this is 8 times 8 times 8. In other words, what we are saying is 512 is equals to 8 cubed. If you get the cube root on both sides, meaning that the cube root of 512 is 8. So our cube is going to be 8 centimeters. And that is the end of the question. Please subscribe widely and hit that bell so that every time we have a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Thank you.